Hello.
Hello,
Um,
welcome.
this is the third attempt. There's not much of an introduction to happen, but let's do it anyway. I'll start with him. He is Nick from Aerospace 001, and I'm Josh from Onkla. And we are doing this live stream together
That's what we
because
do now.
it's better. So, hopefully they actually launch this time and don't just like decide to scrub because scrubs aren't fun.
Had them for the last 2 days.
Yeah, but we did get an electron off the pad, so that's an upside.
That was a cool launch, especially the booster cam.
Yeah. So right now you can see Falcon on the pad. It's being illuminated by the pad lights, and you can see those blinking plane deflector lights. I don't know what they're called. I just assume
Lights.
it's not so a plane smashes into it. Um, even though it would be sort of hard to miss that. Um, but you never know. So okay, one of the first conversations in the stream is pretty like a terrible non-knowledgeable conversation, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy says fingers crossed emoji in the chat, but OBS will not process it, so it just gives it a question mark.
Are you looking at chat through OBS?
Um, yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I'm copying pasting it because I'm too lazy to actually write like code. Nor am I that smart. So we have the first question. George Mitchell. Oops, I accidentally pressed fade to black. George Mitchell. Mitchell. When will they shoot off Orion spacecraft? Any idea? In a long time.
At least a month from now.
Like they've scheduled the launch date for no earlier than
Tuesday
Tuesday, September 27th at
at 11:37.
11:37 a.m. like he said. But I doubt they're going to make that. So I'd say in my opinion I'd say later like mid to late October. But yeah.
That seems like a good guess, but they right now I think one of the main things is the range, aside from the leak,
Yeah.
because they generally, once you hit like a certain point, they're just going to deny to have the battery certified for longer.
Yeah. And then Rare or Terror says keeping my fingers crossed that the launch goes. I agree. I hope it does launch because I don't feel like sitting here for like an hour and then it just doesn't launch. But that's the fun part about rockets. Um, you can just sit there for like 5 hours and then they're just like, oh, we're not gonna launch because we don't feel like it.
I Dakota Cavan says, "I love the plane spotting lives. Keep them up, and thanks for covering the launches as well."
Well, I can't keep up. I had I'm a whole chat behind. 1 second. This is too fast. You guys are chatting too quickly. Uh, I need a better way to do this than just copy and pasting from the chat. Thank you, Dakota. I will attempt to do more plane spotting live streams in the future, but it is sort of hard because I have to drag a whole computer around with me and then like a bunch of cameras. And for members, there's behind the scenes videos, but like there's not many members. I'm gonna copy and paste the link and put it into chat. That's the behind the scenes video. It's sort of like funny because it's sort of a mess, but that's the fun part. If I can figure out how to copy and paste a video. There. Um, I put the chat as
They
BTS
started.
video. What?
They started the go no go poll for talent load.
Okay, so the go no go poll for prop load is now underway. This will be um yeah. Ooh, a chat. Let me copy and paste it first.
Yes, George Mitchell, you are correct. Those towers are part of the lightning protection system. There's actually like metal wires strung throughout the towers, and that's what the lightning hits. And then the towers, which are about 400 feet tall ish, they uh they direct it down where it's safely away from the rocket. They direct the energy down. That's
Yep.
basically what it is.
It's probably a lot more complicated than that, but that's just a quick summary. Because we're not gonna go into like full depth in this stream. If you're on full depth, it's gonna take like 20 hours, and I can't even. I don't know if I'll even be able to say stuff like that for 20 hours. Okay, so we're
They
keeping
have a
our.
go to proceed. Wait, update. They have a go to proceed with propellant load.
Oh yes, finally they're in propellant load. So this is
They
the
haven't
farthest
got
they've
this far.
gotten. This is the farthest they've gotten the whole time. So they're now go for propellant load.
I'm getting someone literally talking in my ear.
Who is it in real
I
life
need
or
to.
online?
No, I need to hire an assistant though.
Oh yeah. Well yeah. Um, we continue to look normal. For the launch, propellant load is now underway, which is always a good sign. Thank you SpaceX for actually starting prop load. This
Wait, I
is
just heard a thing.
what?
Except I couldn't hear it. I have to find that. Somebody just said something on the mission control audio.
I hate when I miss stuff on the net.
Non-urgent no-go conditions, brief CE or LD, and they'll approve aborting the countdown. For urgent issues affecting the safety of the operation, operator shall call hold on the countdown net. Launch control abort the launch auto sequence immediately and proceed into the launch abort auto. At T-minus 10 seconds, launch control be hands-off and relying on automated abort criteria for the remainder of the count. Finally, as discussed on the anomaly net, in the event of a weather no-go condition, we will continue the countdown to T-minus 30 seconds before stopping to gain additional engineering data for M1D.
Okay, so
Okay, so that was just a update on the current status and like how if there's a weather hold, they're just gonna keep going until T-30. But we have another
yeah,
question. What happens to the second stages after the payloads are deployed? Do you want to hit this one?
um, sure. So, if possible, like if the second stage isn't out of propellant, it'll perform a short burn just to deorbit over the ocean. And it'll burn up in the atmosphere. That's pretty much what happens.
Yep, that's really much it.
And if they can't, if it's on like an escape trajectory toward the moon, it will pretty much just go.
Yeah.
It'll pretty much just head into deep space because it can't perform the burn to get into lunar orbit.
Yep. My bad. That was the first time I put a chat like accidentally on screen 4 times.
Launch auto sequence has started.
Launch auto sequence has begun.
Yep. Always a good sign. Yeah, so now we're proceeding with the countdown. Everything looks good. Finally. Hopefully we can see a launch tonight.
And if you're watching and you have any questions, be sure to put them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah. And like if you spam the chat, you're just gonna like make me like really sad because I'm just gonna put each one of those on the screen. So oh no. I shouldn't have said that. Daniel's gonna come in and spam ease. No one has to turn on. No, but slow mo. Oh no. I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay, so I'm happy because this is the farthest we've gone. E. Oh no, it's already 2.
Time to spam more E's.
No,
Yes.
this is a bad idea.
Actually, this is how our stream. This horror streams take very wrong turns.
Yeah, this is the beginning of a very deep rabbit hole.
Just have to do it like maybe like 40 times.
Wait 1 second. There's a question. Let me put it
Or
on the screen before we answer it, because this is a good question.
about jellyfish.
Yeah. So, I wonder if this is a dusk launch, if we will see any of the higher altitude plume illumination. So it was originally going to be a dusk launch, but they pushed it to around 10:30, and then since with each launch window it moves up 21 minutes, so it's scrubbed many times. So now we're at 9:27. However, there's going to be no jellyfish tonight. And that's what the plume illumination is called, jellyfish or twilight effect. They are used interchangeably. So if they delayed another 3 days or something, yes, expect a jellyfish, but not tonight. No. Oh no. I refuse to put those on screen. I close chat for 10 seconds. And I come back and I just see like 20,000 E's. My chat rate went up to like 15. Are you still putting E's? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, my microphone was muted.
Oh, it's fine.
You seriously put a disclaimer just because?
Yeah. I'm gonna remove that disclaimer.
Actually, leave it.
My bad. I already disclaimed it.
Thank you. I love the jellyfish video from Vandenberg a few years ago.
Those Vandenberg jellyfishes are really nice though.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They just seem nicer over California. Like with the city and then like I don't know. We're seeing first signs of prop load. Look at the base of Falcon 9.
It's venting. Vent arg my ears. Do you have that?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
I need to add something for the chat.
Let me see. Let me play with commands. Shuttle. So if you guys feel like me adding commands, just like type them in the chat and I'll think of it. Actually, I'll just add them. Nightbot is like a game at this point. It's like how many commands can you add without it breaking?
Dirty. Dirty.
Cabral space program. Like, why do I have a mun and shuttle like command, but I don't have a subscribe command?
I do.
Let me play on your stream. Oh, you beat me to it. Well, now you get 2. You get 2 advertisements.
I'm gonna do a Discord advertisement.
Oh, yes, please.
We need more people.
Yeah. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna play on your stream. I have hiccups. No. Do you have Jeb?
No.
I love my Jeb command. I don't even remember what it is.
Why'd you switch to the mission control video?
Because there's no live views of Falcon with the other video. Oh, never mind. Yes, there is. I take that back.
One and only Jebediah. It should say the one and only Jebediah Kerman, unless you blow him up. Currently 28 minutes. T minus 28 minutes.
Doesn't seem like T minus 28 minutes. We're going too much down a rabbit hole. It doesn't even seem like a launch stream.
Yeah.
Well, I put a clock on the screen, so hopefully. Do you have a clock? Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I have a countdown, not a clock.
Oh, I'm too lazy to put a countdown. I just have a clock.
I want to make a Jebediah Kerman YouTube account.
That would be perfect. I'll add you as a mod there, so I can say Jeb is one of my moderators.
Can you hear that?
Oh no.
All right, because it shows as you can hear.
Thank you, OBS, for doing this amazing emoji translation. That's pretty hilarious. You got this. You got this. You got this.
That's into the encoding preset.
No, my phone charger came unplugged. One second.
Oh, that's so much better. That's just a lot better. I just changed the encoding preset on OBS.
Nice. We actually have gone far enough where we can actually see propellants doing stuff. Well, according to SpaceX, weather is currently 10% favorable for liftoff. So, official SpaceX Twitter tweeted T minus 30 minutes until launch of Starlink, keeping an eye on weather, which is currently 10% favorable for liftoff.
I kind of want to see a rod.
Same. We sound so mean. It's like I kind of want to see a rod. Same. No. But yes, it's getting too normal. I like launches where like they just like sort of like do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Starlink dish.
Yeah. So as we proceed towards T0, which is currently 10% favorable for liftoff,
what does Space Launch Delta 45 say?
they haven't updated their weather thing, but according to SpaceX's Twitter, it says 10%. Go for launch.
Something must be going right because they
might see like a little gap that they want to launch in, which I hope they do launch because like where I live, it's crystal clear, and I might actually have a chance of seeing it. Let's just completely miss it.
The official tweet says T minus 30 minutes to the launch of Starlink. Team is keeping an eye on weather, which is currently 10% favorable for liftoff. I'm going to click the link in the tweet.
There's a link in the tweet? I didn't see that part. Front Roy says, all right, to the moon. No. I wish we were going to the moon, but
Fortunately,
yeah,
Falcon 9 can send stuff to the moon.
can. But I don't think it can send this much to the moon. The payload is full. The payload rank's full tonight. Actually, no, it's not.
Falcon.
There's 54. It can carry 60.
Yeah.
But that's just because of like orbital parameters and like orbital mechanics. But I'm not gonna do that because like I sort of can't.
Yeah, I don't think an 8th grader can do orbital mechanics.
No. But I did learn how to solve for delta V.
Yeah.
Because like I'm nerdy and like that's stuff I do in my free time. So the next thing we are expecting to see is the T-minus 20-minute event. That should start up in around 3 minutes.
But the thing about delta V is
There's-
it is kind of hard when you're performing a burn because
Yeah.
the computer does the calculation multiple times a second.
Yeah. I just did it for fun. Like I got 2 math teachers to help me. I got my friends and we just spent like a whole hour.
You go.
Because like there was lunch, recess, and a study hall that adds up to like an hour and 15 minutes. No, what is that up to? An hour 30?
Do you still get recess?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Oop, my bad. Oops. I think I accidentally spoiled a little bit of my special UI.
What is your special UI?
There's little tabs on the screen that say like the current event. I've been planning to use them, but they haven't even gotten to propellant load. But hopefully, hopefully they actually get to the 20-minute event.
Yeah.
Yes, you were just joking. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He will be right back, as he said. You might have heard screaming in the background. Don't worry about that. Just focus on the rocket. Okay, so as we continue towards the T0 at 9:27, if this does launch, this will actually be the Falcon 9 that has launched in the lowest probability because the next
Stage 1 Pogo.
Stage 1 Pogo. Okay, let's listen into this.
Stage 2 RP1 load is complete.
Okay, so stage 2 fuel load is complete. RP1 rocket propellant 1. That's the fuel that the second stage uses.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I don't know if they said stage 1 Pogo or stage 1 No Go.
I didn't hear it.
On the ComNet, they said, I think it was Pogo, but I don't know what that means.
This looks like the 20-minute event right here.
I don't see event yet.
Did you 2 times speed your stream?
No. Wait, what's your countdown?
On the stream?
Yeah.
19, 45, 44, 43.
Can you go back a
42.
little bit? Because that'll
41.
that'll reduce the lag.
I am back
So,
a little
wait,
bit.
what's your countdown?
1909, 1908, 1907, 1906, 1905, 1904, 1903,
Okay.
1902.
Same.
Alright.
So this is the 20-minute vent. I finally get to use some UI.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks like a nominal 20-minute event.
That is a nominal 20-minute event. So
They haven't tweeted that they're no go.
yep. So yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm not gonna put the chat on screen. But Rare Orte says we're not seeing any video, but we can still hear the audio, and he thinks Pogo and Front Roy it's not delayed yet. From what we know, it is still go for launch at 9:27 p.m.
And when they assess the weather, they also have to assess downrange weather for the landing of the booster.
Yeah. And luckily, they're not doing a Dragon mission because then they'd have to check the splashdown site as well. Because that's what
Not if
caused.
it's well, not if it's for the ISS though.
They still do.
They still do.
They check like 6 months in advance. It's really annoying because like if they see something, that's what delayed demo too. On the first time,
No.
it was both.
I-
It was both on site and
Yeah.
landing site.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm remembering. The reason they have to check for weather downrange for Dragon recovery sites is because if they use the abort motors anytime in flight, they can do that up until SECO. So that basically wraps around the whole Earth. So they have to check basically the whole trajectory. That's why. That's why.
Because
I messed it.
But for Inspiration 4 they all have to check splashdown
Yeah, because it was only a 3-day mission.
But of course they're gonna have extra food and stuff just in case
Yeah.
something comes in and they can't.
Yeah. Just like Axiom.
Yeah. It's Fron
Stage 2
Troy.
LOX load has started.
Stage 2
Okay,
LOX load
I
has
apologize, Fron Troy.
begun. Fron Troy.
Yeah, so Stage 2 LOX load has begun. That 20-minute event has closed out, and now we are math T-minus 16 minutes. I'm getting nervous because I'm actually gonna go outside for this one to see how it goes. Let me check SpaceX Twitter. They are still go for launch at whatever time they're targeting.
This will be a new record.
Yeah. 10% go.
Congrats, 25 watching.
Okay, so now this is the time of the stream where I start thinking of what I'm gonna say at launch. So, if you see 2 squirts out of both sides of Falcon 9, that means they're depressing. So, just hope that you don't see those 2 squirts out of the side of Falcon 9. I don't know what that vent is that is not usually seen.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything that they're aborting.
I could just be mistaken. Yeah, it's probably my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just sent you a link. You should get that stream ready on your stream because that could possibly show like the whole rocket just getting like lit up. So we're just getting SLS cam ready.
No matter who you are, being
Sorry, that was an ad. I apologize. Oh, I need to get the SpaceX stream up. I don't even have the official SpaceX stream up. Last minute planning. Do they even have a stream scheduled? They have to. Oh, it's probably the outdated one. Yeah, that one. Okay. So, as we await launch of Falcon 9, let's talk where this is going to be visible from. This launch will be visible from the majority of the East Coast, basically from the Keys all the way up to Maine. It's going to be it's flying up the coast, basically hugging the coast, and that is why I'm expecting to see it. If you live anywhere like 200 anywhere like less than 200, 300 miles from the coast, you should be able to see this. I would consult with Flight Radar. No, not Flight Radar. Flight Club, to um, to see the exact trajectory from your house.
Yes. So no updates from SpaceX yet, which is a good thing. What if we see a failed booster landing?
That would be interesting, but that would also be annoying because that's 2 missions failed. Not a mission failed, but like it might as well be. The drone ship needs to be in calm water to land first stage. A lot of stormy weather on the radar out there. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of storms off the coast right now.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to deal with. Weather is...
Of course, Daniel does not cover the radar off the coast of Florida. Some random typhoon in China.
On his stream right now, there's actually... Never mind, I take that back. I thought that was a weather radar, but I guess that was last time. Okay, so... Yeah, we are now just over 10 minutes from launch. The next thing we are expecting to see is engine chill. That is where they'll begin flowing propellant to the Falcon 9. What are they called? Merlin 1D engines.
Yes.
Oh, wow. How did I not remember that? That's like my number 1 term in vocabulary.
Wait,
Wait 1 second. I will share that. I'm not going to say what that is. It's just behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so SpaceX has not said anything as of T-minus 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Ooh, this is a good question. 1 second, don't ask it. I want to put it on the screen because that's how much of a good question it is.
That is good. You can answer it.
Okay. 1 second, I'm just failing completely at putting it on the screen. Would they scrub in advance because they feel wouldn't be able to land on the drone ship, or would they keep going and risk it? They'd scrub.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That hasn't happened. Well, it has to have happened, but it hasn't happened in my recent knowing.
Memory.
But they definitely have scrubbed because weather is no go on the drone ship. They don't like risking that stuff because that's like a $65 million booster, 15 stories tall, and you don't really want that crashing down on a boat. So
yeah, it would be funny, but
it would, but it preferably they would not like that to happen. So no, they do not want to risk it.
Yeah. So now under 10 minutes. At least it's not like a 14 flight booster.
Yeah. This is only the 6th. I like how we're saying only the 6th flight when it was like 2 years ago. It's like, oh my gosh, this is the 6th flight of this booster.
And this booster actually flew back in July with Cirrus 25.
Ooh, the jellyfish.
Yeah. Except it's probably one of the prettiest jellyfishes ever was an inspiration for.
Yeah, I agree.
I bet this scrubs. Booster crashing isn't too funny.
It's only funny when SpaceX puts the music over it in there.
Yeah, like
How not to
how
land an
not
orbital
to
class
land on a
rocket.
rocket. No, it's how not to land an orbital rocket booster.
Yeah. Except aside from that, no, it's not funny. Except it is
SpaceX is
entertaining.
live.
SpaceX
SpaceX
is
is
live.
live.
Thank you.
Yes. So that means they are going and
That
proceeding
yup.
now under 8 minutes and no updates. Or yeah, almost under 8 minutes.
This is the closest they've gotten to launch. Like to this launch. Not
Yeah.
like ever. They've gotten close. They've actually launched before.
Yeah, and
promise.
landed and deorbited the second stage
Yeah.
and put the Starlinks in their orbit.
And done 2 landings at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, that is still probably one of the coolest videos ever. Except for the like the intercepted video of the LOX tank.
Oh yeah. That happened on the last mission. There was the
Yeah.
quick frame of the stage 2 liquid oxygen tank. Ooh, I love when they show that video.
Yeah.
I hope with Starship they can get the booster to slow down, because I have this terrible visual in my head of like a booster coming down and smashing into the orbital launch integration tower and just demolishing it.
God, don't say that.
But I'm not gonna jinx it. Hopefully. If that does
No.
happen, don't blame. Actually, if it does, you can blame me because I said it first.
Now under 7 minutes, still go.
Yep. So, hopefully that 10%. Hopefully we can get in that small 10% of the launch. We do have on-site audio.
Engine chill has started.
Engine
Engine
chill
chill
has
has begun.
started.
Yeah.
I have a visual for that too. Yeah, weather is
Sorry.
still 10% favorable.
Alright, so they're still on their intro screen.
Yeah. They have a cool intro.
Yeah, I want like that. That's not proper English.
I want like that.
SpaceX is live on Twitter too. Now
You
they're
can
now
go
in their
live on Twitter.
yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Now in intro.
Stage 1 RP1 load is complete.
Stage 1 rocket propellant 1 load is complete.
RP1 load is. How do they sound so professional over the comms net? I don't get it.
Yeah, except all the flight directors sound the same. All the flight directors sound the same.
Okay, SpaceX is live. 1 second, I'm working on syncing the video. Well, syncing it relatively closer to what it would be.
SpaceX is live. That was their latest tweet. Now almost under 5 minutes.
We actually are under 5 minutes, I think.
No, not yet. There's still.
Oh
like
yeah,
5
never
minutes,
mind. I
20
forgot. I
seconds.
forgot how to do everything. Forgot how that works.
Strong back retract in about 2 minutes ish.
We're finally getting here.
This is going to be a very interesting launch.
You know what would be really interesting? If
What?
they light the engines and then they just abort there.
The latest that I've ever heard of an abort is that shuttle one where it was like 1 point something.
Falcon tanks are pressing for strong back retract.
Falcon tanks are
Falcon
tanks
pranks
are
are
pressurizing.
pressing. I
Falcon
like how English
tanks
becomes really weird once we
pressurizing.
start getting excited and it's late at night. It just
Yeah.
stops working.
Yeah. SpaceX's stream is really delayed, so I will not be using it because I have to sync 2 other countdown clocks then.
Yeah. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna add my other account, Josh Other, to the call. Okay, so are you still here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna add my other self to this call so I can run outside and see the launch with my own eyes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Actually, wait 1 second.
Strong back retract should be happening about now.
Strong back retract.
There goes strong back retract. There's that TE. Now we're tracking away from Falcon 9. I'm excited. Like we're actually gonna do it.
Lamps have opened.
I'm gonna mute on my other. Oop, my bad. And then I'll do this 1 second. We're doing a lot of last minute stuff. I apologize.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
Stage 1 LOX load is now complete.
Yeah. Now under 3 minutes.
Stage 1 Pogo.
Stage 1 Pogo. What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering if it was Pogo or no go. So I don't know. I don't know.
At least it's not no go.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when a mission delays for like 3 days, it's interesting.
It is. How do I have 79 Discord notifications?
79?
That's on my other account though that I'm never on. So. Okay, let's focus on the launch. We're close to
3
launch, so
minutes.
let's focus on it.
We're now under 3 minutes now.
Do you want to count down? Because I've counted down for a while.
All right. Not that I've been practicing or anything.
I mean, you don't really practice. You just say numbers.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's reminding me of KPLO. No. Remember KPLO when we both tried to count down at the same time?
Yes.
That was funny. That ended very well.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty funny, yeah. Because I said 7 twice.
Yeah. And next milestone is
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
Stage 2 LOX load now complete.
Yes, we're actually getting here. Next thing we'll see is that depress of the tower. That's not what it's called. Purging of the tower. And there's that tower purge.
Ground
Yes.
gas closeout.
Finally, we're getting here. So I'm going to turn
Now
off
under
mission
2
control
minutes.
audio.
I am not because I want to listen to it.
No, but it's delayed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should turn it back on after launch so it like doesn't end terribly. Because that's what happened to me in CSG2, and that was not fun. Because I was like 10-9. Oh, look, there it goes. Okay, well, let's focus on the stream. We're T-minus 1 minute to launch. Falcon 9 is now in startup. Dragon is not in countdown. There's no dragon.
Well, Falcon 9, I guess, yeah, it is in startup. I was looking at the super delayed SpaceX stream.
Yep, so
Now I have to look at my own video.
stand by for the launch. And we have, oh, never mind. My brain just stopped working. Okay, and with that puts us under 30 seconds. You can take over comms for now. And let's watch as
Alright.
Falcon 9 carries another 54
This'll be
Starlink
a
satellites
record.
into orbit. This is a record for the
9,
lowest probability launch.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That
Not
should be
liftoff.
That should be
Scrub.
engine ignition, and we have weather scrub of the Falcon 9 rocket. And we have a scrub of the Falcon 9 rocket with another 54 Starlink satellites. And that is a scrub, and that is it for the night.
Yes, weather scrub. All right.
Well, we'll stay live for a little bit longer.
They scrubbed literally at T0. Actually, it was like closer to like 47 seconds, kind of like. Yeah, they just stopped their broadcast.
Yeah, they just sort of like stopped. They gave up. Well, that's it for that launch attempt. This is sort of
Yep.
annoying because, well, Electron escaped successfully, but Falcon remains on the ground. The next launch opportunity is tomorrow at around 9:07 p.m. So hopefully we can get Falcon 9 off the ground then. But at the moment, Falcon 9 has scrubbed the launch of Starlink 4-34. And
did the onboard computers do it?
no, we probably weren't listening to the comnet they probably held, and
Somebody
because
break
they
all
said they
of
would
them?
count down to 25 seconds for more engineering data, and that's what they did. They stopped at T-minus 26 seconds. So they probably
So they
stopped
must have
earlier.
called a hold at like 40.
Yeah. So let me change the title. Scrubbed SpaceX doesn't launch at dusk again. Well,
It's rude to get somebody's hopes up like that.
yeah, like you can't SpaceX. You need to be better. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
I guess let's stay live till like 9:40-ish.
yeah. So we'll stay live for another like 10 minutes before we end. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. We're not gonna end yet. We're gonna stay on for a little bit longer, but we're gonna try not to go down a rabbit hole. So, yeah.
Scrub. It's official.
Yeah.
When next spaceflight said it's scrubbed, it's scrubbed.
Yeah, I trust next spaceflight more than like anything else.
Yeah. Because I trust Michael Baylor.
Yeah, thank you, Michael Baylor. F in the chat for Starlink. The chat deserves an F.
Friday, September 16th at 9:05 p.m. Doesn't weather look nicer for Friday?
Well, weather is 50% favorable for Friday.
And then they just need to delay it to like Sunday. Actually, no, don't. Actually, yes.
Yeah, because then there's an air show and a launch.
Yeah. Except we will sadly not be live. I will sadly not be live streaming the air show because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like that.
No, I don't feel like they'd like Fred in the Air Force Base. Oh, this mission's never gonna get off the ground.
Yeah. And now Spaceflight's now doing an advertisement.
NASA Spaceflight went live?
No, Spaceflight now.
Oh.
Yeah. I seriously wonder what they're gonna say.
Yeah, well. Here's SLS cam. Ooh. That's with the chat.
Here is SLS cam.
Yep, so thank you guys for watching again. We didn't get off the ground once again, but hopefully we can get off the ground tomorrow for the 4th attempt. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. Actually, let me go back to views of Falcon 9. I am Josh. I go by Ankla too, but my actual name is Josh, and I commentate and edit for Ankla, and he is Nick from Aerospace 001. He commentates and edits as well.
I do both channels, so does he.
Yeah, it's sort of just like back and forth. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, thanks for coming. See you guys tomorrow for hopefully the final launch attempt. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. See ya.